Let's see what inside looks like. Let's check this out. Oh man, they left. What is this? A toilet, sink, couch, chairs. Oh boy. After seeing this, most owners would panic and sell for pennies on the dollar. But my client didn't. In fact, he wrote this. We were now walking away with nearly $90,000, more than double what we would have gotten. I know what you're thinking. How do you pull a $90,000 sale out of a trash house? Well, it started 2 years earlier. The owner called me. He was stuck. He had a property manager who was ghosting him, and a tenant paying $950 a month for a single-family house. In this part of Cleveland, that was way below market. Here's his first mistake. He was too nice. Even after we spoke, he decided to give his bad property manager another chance to fix it. His second mistake was entering into a contract with a wholesaler who was whispering sweet nothing in his ears. You know, making promises about as-is sale, quick closing. So he waited. Months went by. Silence. No rent income. No sale. Just disappointment. Finally, he called me back and said, Vladmir, take it over. Now, the lesson? Loyalty to a bad property manager and dealing with wholesalers is just burning money. Yeah, just burning money. First, step one wasn't selling. It was stabilizing. The tenant was behind on rent and had several thousands of dollars of outstanding utility payments that the owner would have to assume if left unpaid. We stepped in, begun proper management of the property, and raised the rent to $1,500. That's from $950 a month to $1,500 a month. This is the most important part of the story. The tenant paid the new rate for 12 months and covered the entire outstanding utility balance. All of it. Every penny. Why does that matter? Because we proved the house was worth $1,500 a month. That single move created value that saved us later when things went wrong. Then came June 2025. The tenant lease ended and they moved out. We walked in and we found this. Oh boy. Fix this camera here. Let's take a look around. Man, look at all the smoke damage on the ceiling. I hope we don't have any dogs in here. I don't do dogs. I don't hear anything. Wow. Let's see what upstairs looks like. You know, I've been renting homes for over 20 years. I've never met a tenant who would be willing to move into a house that looks like this. Look at all this filth, man. Look at the stove. They got grease and food on the walls. I hear running water. The seller was thousands of miles away. Mhm. When we showed him the house, he was terrified. He thought, I have to do a full renovation to sell this house. I told him, nope, no. You have choices. As he said this in his review, I laid out two paths. Path number one, spend $6,000, get it all cleaned out, make some minor repairs, and list it for sale. Path number two, spend $50,000 for a full renovation. Now, it's high risk, high stress, but there's a high reward potential. He chose path one. Why did I know it would work? Because we had a renter history of $1,500 a month and value add opportunity in our hands, and I could sell that to buyers. Look, listen, the place may need upgrades, but it brings in $1,500 a month, and it's worth over $180,000 fully renovated. That potential sold the house, not the condition, the potential. The seller wrote this. We chose the first option, and thanks to his guidance, we are now walking away with nearly $90,000. Did you hear that? That's 90 grand. If you're a remote investor or absentee owner and your property feels like a nightmare, don't just dump it. Don't do that. Here's what you do. First, stay away from wholesalers trying to steal your hard-earned equity, and don't settle for an average investor-friendly realtor that will waste your time and leave you feeling frustrated. You need a strategy, not just a for sale sign. Click the link below. Let's find your exit path to your maximum sell price.